Hi guys, welcome to another episode from the koi pond. It's been quite a while, I think, since my last video. It's probably been one of the worst few weeks I've had in my pond keeping. So I've had a few fish pass away, unfortunately. After the first fish pass, I did a scrape and found trichodina in quite heavy amounts. None of the other fish were showing any signs. Odd flashing here and there, so I thought maybe it's parasite related. Then it took me a couple of days to get to the shop. Next time another one passed. If I'm right, trichodina kind of just shuts everything down. So with this hot weather we've been having, not been good. So then I put the PP treatment in, went to my local koi shop, went in there, got my PP dose, got 2 doses. One of the fish just couldn't cope with the PP. I think the trich had already got to it. You know, I like to be as open and as honest as I can on this channel. So yeah, really not been good. One of them few weeks where you just hating the hobby. Especially when the sun's blazing hot and you're out by the pond and it's just not looking good. PP treatment has been done last Tuesday, or Tuesday, Tuesday, Saturday now, so I did it on Tuesday, depending on what time or what day I put this video out. First time I think I've done a proper PP treatment. Before I've always been a bit sceptical. In terms, you know, it's quite a nasty substance to deal with. And obviously it's hot weather, it's not the best time to do it. I had 2 air stones running, so oxygen was good. But it was a good, you know, at least 20 minutes to keep the, I'd say 20 minutes, you know, proper purple, and then it, you know, gradually went over. Probably a little bit longer than that actually. Probably went quite quick because I was quite nervous watching the fish. And you can see them flicking where the PPs obviously irritating any parasites are on them. And then after that, a few days later, once the PP had fully cleared out, I did a scrape on 5 of the fish, and I only found 3 flukes. I believe they're skin flukes, or they may be gill. I have to double check that in the book. But yeah, not the best way to start the video, losing fish. But you know, I'm slowly coming to terms with the fact that, you know, you do everything you can for the fish, and it's just so happens that, you know, I'm a new koi keeper and it just sucks because this is the first time I've had a fairly big fish loss. And a lot of the other koi keepers I've spoken to have said, look, you know, you're doing what you're doing. You know, you can't do all the battle. The koi's also got to do half the battle as well. But fingers crossed, PP treatment has worked. I'll be doing another one in a week's time, maybe towards the end of the week, because it's meant to get very, very hot next week, and I'd rather not strip any oxygen out of the pond until it's sort of, I think it's meant to rain next Thursday, Friday, so I can give it a go then. I'd rather do the 2 doses just to be really clear of the trichodina, because obviously it just spreads like wildfire if you don't get on top of it, which I didn't. So yeah, as I say, not the best news to start the video. I've also got a relative that's in hospital as well at the minute, and it's not looking very good. You know, we keep positive, but yeah, it's just been a real crap couple of weeks. So sorry to start the video like this, guys. Just, you know, this is the koi, not the koi channel, because someone's probably, I think there's another YouTube channel called the Koi Channel, but this is Josh's Koi Channel. But yeah, in better news, you will see some clips of me mucking around in the pond. This has now been removed from the pond. This is, I think, an 8-inch air disc which has been freshly jet washed, which is why it's nice and blue. So basically I had been given, when I got given the filters, an aerated bottom drain, or the aerated dome, but the fitting, the base fitting for the dome was too wide for the Cockney Koi bottom drain, so it was very cold when I got this equipment. So what I did was I waited, until now when it's hot. I've actually been in the pond. So if you stick around, if you're not too broken-hearted by the bad news from the beginning of the video, then the next clips will be me jumping in the pond and fitting a bottom drain in there. So go and enjoy that for a bit, and when we come back we'll have a little walk around the pond. It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Freezing cold. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, baby, it's a bit cold.
What's that noise?
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's so slippery on the bottom. Okay. Oh my god. So hopefully you guys can see me. What I've done is I've taken out the old bottom drain, and I had this. My girlfriend's behind the camera going like this in the water, and I'm like, oh, it's freezing cold. So the old bottom drain's come out, and I've kind of retrofitted. So this is the fitting for a normal Cockney Koi bottom drain, 4-inch one. So that is inside there, and then hopefully this will give a lot more aeration. I think this might be one of the spin drifters, or what does it say on there? It says Hex Air. I don't know if that's a brand or anything, but I know that this works because I have had it in the pond when I was doing my PP treatment, just had a bit of extra oxygen. But it's a lot harder. Is it Mum? Yeah, go on then. Is it set 4? Yeah. So guys, little interlude. Breakfast is on its way. Anyways, I'm gonna get on with this. These are steaming up like no one's business. So right, I'm gonna go get in. Hopefully, oh bloody hell! You never realise how slippery ponds are until you actually get into one. The bottom is absolutely a slip and slide down here. Fish are not really enjoying me being in it, but it's all for the benefit. I'll be doing the secondary PP treatment on Tuesday. Today is Saturday, so I'll go ahead and put in this drain. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, it'll go with no problems, and then we can turn it on in a bit. So as you can see, I look horrible in these goggles, and they're steaming up like crazy because it's really hot outside. So. Last time I was wearing these, I was in the Black Sea. Now I'm in my fish pond. God, I look like a pig now. Alright, so basically you just hold the end of that.
Yep.
Don't need the snorkel, it's not that deep. Just ran out of air. I need a diving belt. I'm also wearing contact lenses, guys, so hopefully no water gets into my goggles.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah. Anyway. yo.
Kane.
I'm only going down just to check how much.
Huh?
Police helicopter.
Oh. They're constantly going over.
Hopefully it's done. Okay guys, I may have sped some of that up. I may have left it in for pure comedy entertainment. Hopefully that's in. The only way I'm going to be able to tell is when I turn the air on. Fingers crossed, touch wood, the air pressure doesn't push up the bloody bottom drain. We'll find out. So it's moment of truth. Camera's boiling, I've got a warning on the camera. So let's turn the air on and see if it works. Hey! There we go.
Looks like a mushroom cloud.
Perfect. Right, as I say, the camera's give me a warning. I've never had it on the camera to say that it's heating up. So we're going to go put it inside for a bit and I'll dry off. So, hopefully you've just enjoyed a bit of comedy value and a bit more of a positive note to the pond. This is actually done today. As you can see, my hair's a little bit crazy today because I've been in the water, but it's working like a dream. Took a few attempts, as you probably saw from the video. I might have sped something up, or you know. And thanks to my girlfriend for sticking around, making sure I didn't drown or anything can happen in the koi pond. But if I turn you guys around, you can see this shower. Don't know why, but it's just bounced back. There's still a few little fin issues from previously, but a lot more happier. There's sunny darting around. There's a bit of spawning going around the pond. Martin, there's your Hyote Siri. This one's doing alright. As I say, sorry about the Kajaku. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but the Martin's Kajaku unfortunately passed away. So condolences to the Kajaku, and a big thank you to Martin for putting me at ease and just letting me know that these things do happen, even though we try. But back to the better news, as I say. This shower here, the Gammy Eye, also bounced back. I remember a few videos back when it was really not doing very well at all. As you can see, that new aerated drain pushing out loads of air there. A lot more central to the middle of the pond, so you can see it's got a really big spread out there, plenty of oxygen coming through, and that's only running sort of half because I divert my air pump from this also to the nexus that's hiding away in there. So if we go walk along up here, see how everything's doing. So as you know, it's a little bit of a tight space in here. Electrics are moved here, so it makes it very easy for me. There's a little gap here where I can just turn things off and on. We've got the 110 watt Pond Pro UV, which is also working a dream. There was a few little leaks, but they've seemed to have stopped, touch wood. Sure, I pump there. I'll be changing this at some point to a vary pump so I can slow down the flow of loads in this Nexus. Nexus is running well. I don't know if you can see, guys, down there, it's all very static. They're all very bubbly around here. I believe I'll probably need to get a new air ring for the Nexus, but I'm not sure whether I need a new air ring or whether it's because, like I say, if I just pop it back in here a second, as you can see, oh, it's a bit dark, let's turn you back up. This air pump is diverting to the aerated bottom drain and also to the Nexus. Now even if I open this full like that, you know, it's bubbling, but it's still static around in there. And generally, God, it's a bit of a weird angle. I don't know why. Because, as I say, generally the air sign, I prefer to be more oxygen in the pond as opposed to in the filter, because the filter's churning away, it's got the flow of water coming through, and then this hot weather, the pond's about 21 degrees, don't know what the air temperature is, but it's absolutely baking out here. So if anyone's got any suggestions, do I need, I've got an air pump, a really powerful one, I can't remember which one it is, and I think it's a Koi Pond Pro Blow or something of them lines. Do I need a new air pump, or I mean, do I need to connect a secondary air pump just for the Nexus, because I'm not sure whether the air is escaping through some of the holes but not quite powerful enough to reach all the way round, or do I need to get a new Nexus ring? It's a Nexus 200, so I think that I'll probably have to buy that second hand, because I'm not sure if they're still doing the Nexus 200 spares. I probably can find them. I know I can find them online. If anyone knows where I can get one from, that'd be great. Whilst we're here, big shout out to Decoy, I think it's Decoy. Anyway, Decoy, amazing, really great videos, lovely collection of fish. Just done a really great way of showing you how to treat koi, you know, setting up the kind of treatment hospital when the fish is out of the water. Also helped me loads in terms of understanding clays and things like Koi Master Advantage. I did have issues with the UV, well not the UV, I had issues with the pond clarity a few weeks ago, but I think that was probably down to a big algae bloom. This is the first year the pond's been up and running, you know, for the spring, summertime, because obviously it was finished in the autumn. So I think it was just a big summer kind of algae bloom, just took me a bit by surprise. But now I've got the 110 UV on there, it's working perfectly. But I was talking to him about Koi Master's Advantage. I know it really helps with clarity, it makes things look nice and shiny, but has anyone else found any interesting things regarding, you know, water conditions, you know, pH, GH, all of those things, any kind of improvements? You know, it does say, you know, it helps your water and but if anyone's got any actual, you know, experience of using Koi Master's Advantage, and especially with a Nexus system, I think some people get clogged up with clays and things like that, so that'd be really helpful. So now we're going to move on to the turtle enclosure. So the nature pond back there, we'll go over there, might as well. So the nature pond is looking amazing. I'm going to have to turn this down. God, it's on +1, so it's probably very bright earlier on. Absolutely amazing, coming on leaps and bounds. These ferns, when I planted them, they were just tiny little stubs of ferns, and now they've all shot up. Got my little mushrooms that I bought from a little home leisure store or garden centre. Another grass from Facebook seller. I've already seen, I don't know if you'll be able to see him, but there's a crocodile in there. I'm only joking, I've seen newts, damselflies, all sorts of cool stuff in there, so that's going to work out really well. I'm really pleased how it turned out. You know, I was hoping to get a stream running on it, but this year is to try and relax. I've had some real bad weeks, and I just want to sit out here and enjoy it. But anyway, we'll go over to the turtle pond and we'll have a look, so I'll catch you in just a sec. Okay, so we're now at the new turtle enclosure, because they were in that big pond there before. I had a few casualties with a fox. As I say, been a real pooper of a couple of weeks, but now they're in Fort Knox Alcatraz. So we'll go in here. It's not done yet at all. This is just giving you guys an idea of what's to come. It's not quite an Andrew Daly new pond rebuild, but it'll be quite interesting for some other people out there. I think Lamprey Mallard, you've got a few musk turtles and things, so it's something a little bit different to the koi. So here we are. They're currently loving their life in their swimming pool. So we've got a few in here. They're all shot underneath the rock. You'll see one of them poking out under there. But the idea, guys, is this whole greenhouse here is going to be a turtle enclosure. Tools are getting moved. That's going to stay there, I reckon. Just, it's nice to have a bit of shelving, a bit of shade. Actually, it's nice and shady halfway through the day, so to get half sun and half shade keeps the heat in here. It's perfect kind of microclimate. The idea is to take up this set of slabs here, leave this one set of slabs going through here, so it's a walkway. I'll have a small kind of pond area over here, and it's going to be all planted up nicely. So hopefully that gives you an idea of things, and it's going to look really nice in there. And it's a little bit hidden away because that's where the pond is, that's the seating area, so you won't be able to see it unless you come up to the turtle enclosure, which is now just a greenhouse, but we're getting there, I've also got these things here. Old filter. That was one of the first filters I had, a box filter. Bloody hell, going from this thing to this thing's a bit of a leap, but well worth it. I also set up a grow on in here. I'm trying to keep myself positive after all the crap that I've had in the past week in the hobby, and this is something that's good. Oh, what's his name? Welsh fellow. It's gone from my head. Help for Heroes guy, really lovely. Lee Hadfield, that's who I'm thinking of. He's built a few quarantine tanks, really nice. They're block built, mine's just a vat, but I've managed to hook the easy pod up to it. I think some of you might remember I had the turtles in there for a little bit while renovations were going on. But now it is a fully functioning quarantine system. It's looking a bit murky because I've just set it up. What I've done is I had a few little goldfish in the pond, so I put them in there to kickstart the filter and get that running. So if we go inside here, you'll be able to see, got the easy pod up here running. This is the secondary air pump that I was talking to you guys about, possibly putting that on the Nexus, but that then goes up into here for the easy. Just a simple pumps in there, slow flow rate, pumps up here, got a little slide valve when I clean it out, returns just over there. I've got a little light, so you can see a few little goldfish in there. But this is going to be really nice, especially, you know, if you've got any problems. Let me turn this light off and get out of here. Absolute mess of stuff. Yeah, as I was saying, if we get any problems with any of the fish, the smaller fish, then it also acts as a medic bay. I'm not planning on getting any new fish in a minute. I feel like the pond's slowly getting to its kind of equilibrium stability in terms of how many fish and, you know, the strong and the weak. But yeah, I also have an EVO 55. Now, I said I was going to sell it, but I have another idea. And I always say subscribe, you know, share the channel and stuff, but this time I would really love you guys to share the channel, purely based on the fact that the EVO 55, which is perfect condition, only been used for probably 5-6 months. What I'm going to probably do is set up some sort of GoFundMe page. So my granddad, he passed away from cancer, and it was a pretty hard battle, you know, for the family and everyone. So we've got I live near the Royal Marsden Hospital here in Surrey. So what I'll do is I'm going to set up a kind of GoFundMe page. It might take me a while before I put a link in because I've never done it before. But what I want to do is, you know, set up a GoFundMe page. Everyone that goes and donates to the GoFundMe page, I'll probably put maybe 150-200 quid because it's a good cause and I believe in it. I'll put that GoFundMe page up there, and whoever puts or donates anything to that GoFundMe page, then I will put your names in the hat, and I'll think of some sort of creative way to pick out a winner. And for any of you that don't want the EVO 55 but are just feeling generous, then feel free to, you know, donate and support the Royal Marsden. You know, cancer is one of the things that affects a lot of people. It's affected me, the family. So if you guys want to donate, then please go ahead. I'll have to probably ask my girlfriend to help me sort out the GoFundMe page because I'm not quite sure how to do it. But I thought instead of selling it or, you know, just giving it away for nothing or whatever, I think, you know, it kind of should be a good idea to do that. So if people want to do that, then I'll set up a GoFundMe page, not for my funding me, but funding the Royal Marsden. It might not be a GoFundMe page, but it will be something on those sort of lines for the Royal Marsden or one of the cancer research trusts, so we can give back a little bit. So yeah, that's for the EVO 55. As you can see, everyone is enjoying the pond. Lovely, lovely aeration going in there. As I say, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing me get in the pond. I know it's a bit of a crap start to the video, but it can only get better, you know. I think I've got a t-shirt that says if it doesn't kill you, then it always makes you stronger. So hopefully this helped me be a better koi hobbyist, and thanks to everyone that's helped out. Also to Graham, thank you at Simply Koi for, you know, dealing with all my horrible photos of dying fish and all sorts and giving me the best advice possible. So thank you very much for that, Graham. Loads of other thanks to everyone else for supporting the channel, and I'm really glad that, you know, a few of you went over and watched my mindful moment. You know, lose yourself in nature or something along those lines. That's really what I love doing. So hopefully that kind of gives you guys a little bit of a mindful moment. So it's goodbye for now. A short update, bit of a sad one, bit of a good one, but it's all here for everyone to see on the channel. So if you like the video, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and all sorts of. I think we're at 740 subscribers, so who knows? Maybe we can hit 800 in the next few months. Try to get that 1,000. Never thought I'd get 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube video. I think one of my videos when I was tiny has got about 10,000 views. So who knows? Try and hit that subscribe button, guys, and support the channel. As I say, the link might not be down in there just yet, but what I'll do is as soon as I've done it, I'll put maybe another video up to show you, this is where you go, how to donate, everything like that, and how the kind of draw is going to work. So that's goodbye from me and goodbye from the koi pond. That's going to be my catchphrase, I think. Goodbye from me and goodbye from the koi pond. We'll see you on the next episode.